Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3841 in Candy Crush Saga. If you find these videos helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. Alright, and we know that we're in this together, so let's take a look at how to get 14 dark chocolate in 32 moves. It is listed as a hard level, so I don't expect it to be easy. First I have to find the chocolate. There's none on the board. There's nowhere it can propagate from. Except, look at this, I have lucky candy dispensers, and lucky candies always correspond directly to order fulfillment. Here's the problem. Well, it looks like there are several problems with this. First of all, I don't have access to these yet because I have frosting in the way. Second, when I do get access to them, I have to activate them in order to get the chocolate. And then I still have to allow that chocolate to grow. I either have to collect so many of these lucky candies and activate them, or allow enough turns so that the one that I do get has enough opportunity to propagate and fill the board with chocolate. And then that becomes a problem in and of itself. Chocolate is a blocker. And so I'm trying to fill the board with blockers, and it may be difficult to work around those things. And then also, if I put the chocolate here, let's say I get a lucky candy here and I activate it right away, well then this is blocked. And so it's not going to flow through. And I'm seeing that this is really the top layer of the board, and then this is the bottom. This is the second, third, fourth, but this is the very top because the portal system is going to bring things through. Now we do have cake bombs on the board. Let's see what we can do to get to those cake bombs. This in and of itself is pretty tough because we've got a lot of toffee swirls and licorice swirls on the board. Notice that since these are connected, I can see that an orange is going to be coming down here. Not really the best color for me because I don't have a lot of orange on the board. But that leads me to another strategy I can try to employ. If I take out the orange, I've concentrated the colors down a bit. Fewer orange means a deeper concentration of some other colors, so it may be easier to start making some specials. However, I probably need space for those specials. Oh, look at this. I can not only get a special, I can get one from orange. Kind of misapplying the concept here. It disproved me instead. But look at this. Now I've got a color bomb. So concentrating those colors down, even making that orange, concentrated that orange down, and I was able to get a color bomb. The reshuffle certainly helped. I'm not saying that luck isn't a part of the board. Luck is usually a part of these boards. But sometimes people put too much emphasis on luck, because I can take a lucky board and ruin it by playing poorly. And one of the ways I do that is by not concentrating. So here I've got this color bomb and I'm just kind of playing and I'm not paying attention to it. Probably a wrong choice. Look what I can do without even opening these. I can collect blue. There are 2 blue here. And it's going to open this, 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 and this, because the blue are situated right next to these frosting. I can start bringing those lucky candies down, hopefully, even if one gets activated. Oh, this is one of those situations where the more you play, the more you learn. In most cases, making a match right next to a frosting will remove the frosting. It did not work on this level. That's a detriment. But now I know that. So now my expectations can be adjusted to meet what is happening on this board. You could say it's because the blue kind of slid down before it had the chance to activate, but it felt like they were there for a while. I would have to look back to see, did they actually slide down? But it feels a little hinky to me that that didn't work at all. So I'm going to go back to my original idea of trying to take out a cake bomb. 1 cake bomb would remove that frosting, and I think that's where we need to go. So let's take out all of the stuff that's prohibiting us from getting to these cake bombs. I should really try to look at each and every move. This is the most likely move, but that red stripe will be trapped amongst the licorice. I would have to remove the licorice before that red stripe really helps with the cake bombs, although of course it would help with the licorice. Instead, I think what I'm going to do is this, and then I can use this over here. Actually, I think I will do this again right away. I could take out that licorice, but it's just 1 licorice. I'm going to go ahead and make this move, and look at this. With that move, I now have a lucky candy on the board, so I have access to chocolate. And I can try to bring down more lucky candies, presumably. But it looks like maybe I have to activate this lucky candy before I get more lucky candies coming down. And then I have to allow the chocolate to grow. Here's the problem. I have 11 moves and I need 14 chocolate. I only have 2 on the board. So 11, 12, 13. That gives me a maximum of 13 chocolate if I don't collect any more of those lucky candies. So I'm going to keep working on getting the lucky candies to come through. Can I get a color bomb here? It's not very likely, but I do have another lucky candy on the board. Oh. So let's try to bring that down. If I do this and orange drops into position, can I get another green here? Or should I just do this and get a stripe? I'm going to do this and hope for some cascading. Not the right kind of cascading, but look what I was able to get done. And now we've got that chocolate, which is blocking things. Oh, it's complex. I have to say I'm still reeling from the idea that taking out a color did not open anything here. That was startling and a bit scary to see it happen. If I can move this stripe over here, I can take out a cake bomb. That takes out all of the chocolate that's currently on the board. It takes out the frosting and it brings things down. So I'm not winning this one yet, but I'm seeing ways to win. I need 6. I have 2 moves left. If I take out orange, then it changes this, plus it removes some of these. And it feels like I need to remove a lucky candy before more lucky candies will show up. Unfortunately. Look at what I have here. I could use this and hit purple, but it doesn't even touch this. Or I could make another one, or I could make a wrapped candy, or I could set this off. So close on this one. I went for this because it's the most volatile, and I hoped that it would just kind of blow up and keep going. Yeah, very tricky one, but I think we learned together quite a bit about the board. I know now what to go for and what not to. I'm not going to try to make a color bomb that'll take out a color that'll hopefully open this up. It doesn't seem to work. Maybe it will sometimes, but it's certainly not consistent. Instead, I'm going to work on maybe making a stripe early on that can hit through here that avoids the licorice, and start bringing these lucky candies down. And then also at the same time, I'm going to be working on taking out one or both of those cake bombs. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'm going to have the microphone turned off until I have something new and important and wonderful to share. See you in just a bit. Okay, so here we go. An example, just a couple from the first one, where we did not need to take any of these out, and it looks like we're going to be successful in obliterating all of the chocolate we need from the board. So, you have to look at what is going to be successful and what isn't. And sometimes the board will determine that. Sometimes you don't have too many choices. But I do like this idea of bringing down a chocolate right away and bringing it as low as I can before I set it off so it doesn't block everything. And monitoring how many chocolate I have compared to how much work I still, need to get done in other areas. So, all told, that took me less than 5 tries. I was very happy about that. And each one I got fairly close on because I understood the board and I worked within those parameters. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.